Wes Anderson as an auteur, specifically in the way he uses actors, colours, costumes, and cinematography. Wes Anderson is considered an auteur in modern-day filmmaking. His first produced film to hit the big screen was Bottle Rocket, which was released in 1996. His latest film, The Grand Budapest Hotel, is to be released on March 17, 2014. One of the reasons Wes Anderson is considered an auteur is the way he uses colour. Wes Anderson uses primary colour for the most part of his films. It is not uncommon to see a lot of yellow, red and blue being used in his films. His use of primary colour makes a bright and vibrant film. This is to draw the viewer's attention. His use of primary and bright colour can be seen in the majority of his backgrounds and sets. This is used to highlight important things in the film. He will use a primary colour if it's of significance and uses tertiary colours if it is just the background. This is seen in The Aquatic Life of Stephen Zissou, as the submarine is yellow. Wes Anderson is also known for his costumes. During the majority of his films, the actors will wear bright costumes. Once again, he uses primary colours for the majority of his costumes. This can be seen in Rushmore as Max Fisher wears a blue coat. He uses bright costumes to draw the attention to the points he feels should be emphasized. Although Wes uses all primary colours, yellow appears the most in his films, seen in Fantastic Mr. Fox. His use of primary colour in Fantastic Mr. Fox is to highlight the main character in that scene. Wes Anderson uses his colours in such a way that he makes the focus point in the centre of the screen by using the colourful costumes to draw the viewer's attention. This is also used in conjunction with the colours being used in his sets and backgrounds. Wes Anderson has an unusual cinematography trait. This is shown in a lot of his movies. This trait is that his movie focal points are in the centre of his screen. Fantastic Mr. Fox is a good example, as when characters walk into the scene, their face is right in the middle of the shot. This is unusual, as most directors will use the rule of thirds. This means if the screen or shot is split up into thirds, vertically and horizontally, where the lines intersect each other, is where their focal point is to be placed. As I have previously said, Wes Anderson does not follow the rule of thirds, making his movie have a different feel to the majority of films around. His use of centering his shots makes for a unique film. Another main trait that Wes Anderson has is that he uses the same actors in most of his films. Two of his most common actors are Owen Wilson and Bill Murray, both of which appear in 7 out of his 8 films. The idea of using the same actors can be beneficial to the director, as they can learn how each other works and functions. Using the same actors allowed for the actors to become familiar to each other. This can be useful as when they are friends in a film, it is easier to act if you are friends outside of the film. Currently, he has 29 actors who have starred in 2 or more of his films, 7 of which have been involved in 4 or more. Along with acting in his movies, some actors have helped with writing the story. Among the few are Owen Wilson and Jason Schwartzman. Owen Wilson helped write the first 3 of Wes Anderson's films. It is the way Wes Anderson is able to use these traits and many more that allows him to be considered an auteur.